Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May I have a roll call?
Crenshaw,
Here.
Walker,
Here.
Garcia, Ackley, Dade, Andrews, Tillman,
Here.
Bryant,
Here.
Greenwald,
Here.
8 present, 1 absent.
Item number 4, Mayor's consent agenda. First of all, Councilperson Carissa Crenshaw has agreed to be the liaison to the City for Historic Preservation Commission, and we thank you, Carissa, for being part of that commission and serving. Then I'd like to read a letter that we received here at one of our departments. Mr. Bob Weiss at the Keokuk Parks Department received this letter from the Keokuk Community School District. It says, "Dear Bob and the Keokuk Parks Department, on behalf of the Keokuk Community School District and the Board of Directors, I would like to thank you for your incredible kindness extended by you and your staff to our students, families, and staff here at Keokuk Community School District. We thank you so much for assisting us at Rand Park as we set up for the Welcome Back Bash on August 19th. We are extremely grateful for your thoughtfulness, and we look forward to working with you throughout the school year. Sincerely, Kathy Dinger." Always nice to get a good letter. So going on Friday, September 6, 2024, Fish Fry at the Knights of Columbus Hall, 11 North 6, and the doors open at 5:30 p.m. Saturday, September 7th, 2024, Keokuk Farmers Market at the River City Mall from 8 to 11:30 a.m. Great River players are doing a Speak Easy fundraiser from 6 to 9:30 p.m. at 17 South 6, which is their building, and they do have costumes to rent that are available if you want to come and join them. And then the Spaz Will Band is playing at the bar at 914 Main starting at 9 o'clock p.m. Sunday, September 8th, 2024, the Great River Players will be having auditions for Sweet Delilah Swim Club at 2 o'clock p.m. at their building on South 6. They will also have auditions on Monday at 2 p.m. and 6 to 7 p.m. And then Jason Gray will be performing at the First Christian Church at 7 o'clock p.m. Again, remember always to eat, drink, and shop local. And last but not least, kindness matters. Item number 5, citizens' request. Item number 6, consent agenda. Minutes of the regular city council meeting of August 15th, 2024. Minutes of the safety committee meeting of August 22nd, 2024. Resolution approving a liquor license and ownership update for Dollar General, number 2385, 300 Main Street, Class B retail alcohol license effective September 21st, 2024. Resolution approving a liquor license and ownership updates for the American Legion, Keokuk Post number 41, 727 Main Street, Class C retail alcohol license effective September 28th, 2024. Reappointment of Becky Crenshaw to the Historic Preservation Commission, term to expire September 1st, 2027. Motion to pay the bills and transfers listed in registers number 5425 through 5427. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda, including the consent agenda?
Second.
Any discussion? Go ahead.
I have a question on a few items. For what purpose are we paying psychologists?
Chief Baum's absent, so I can answer that question for him, but part of the hiring process that is required by state code is to have an MMPI evaluated by the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy psychiatrist, and that comes with a fee.
Okay. Where do we utilize the services for Permar security?
I know we use them at city offices. I think they're almost on every city building that we have. Some are solely like a burglar alarm, and then others are fire also included in that.
So it's an alarm system, not a personal
Correct.
patrol system?
No, not,
Okay.
not a person.
Okay, thank you.
Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Item number 7, consider resolution allowing the mayor to sign a lease agreement with Roquette of America Incorporated. I need a motion to approve.
Second.
Roquette of America is to rent a space designated as Suite 21A, 211A, I'm sorry, in the Southeast Iowa Developmental Center. The lease terms are 5 months at $2,000 a month, and the option of month to month after the first 5 months if needed. Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And I'm abstaining.
Thank you. Motion passes. Item number 8, consider resolution allowing the Keokuk Historic Preservation Commission to submit a planning for preservation grant on behalf of the city of Keokuk. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Seeking city council approval to allow the Keokuk Historic Preservation Commission to apply for a planning for a preservation grant on behalf of the city of Keokuk. The grant application will be submitted to the State Historic Preservation Office. Total project is $22,433. A cash match of $5,333 will be provided for by the Keokuk Historic Preservation Commission. They will also provide an in-kind match of $3,640. Do I have any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Item number 9. I need a motion to approve a pool credit for Nicole Wilcox, 1801 Hilton Road.
So moved.
A request for a pool credit was received from Nicole Wilcox. Wilcox sent the following. My name is Nicole Wilcox. I just filled a 24-foot diameter pool on Friday, August 9th, 2024 through Saturday, August 10th, 2024 at 1801 Hilton Road, Keokuk, Iowa. I just purchased this pool and was able to find someone to do the groundwork and put the pool up. I'm asking for a pool credit for filling it. Thanks, Nicole. Ms. Wilcox is requesting a sewer credit for the August billing cycle. The City Council approved sewer credits for pool filling during the months of May and June. Outside of the approved time frame, adjustments for the pool filling require approval of the City Council. Do I have any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion passes. Item number 10, I need a motion to approve a pool credit for Ryan Jones, 1428 Timea.
Second.
A request for a pool credit was received from Ryan Jones. Jones sent the following. Hello, my name is Ryan Jones, and I live at 1428 Timea Street in Keokuk. I am reaching out in hopes to be approved for a sewage credit for filling my swimming pool. Things have been hectic, and we got started later than we would have liked, but we are still hoping to take advantage of the nice weather that we have left, and the credit will help us do so. Thank you for your consideration. Mr. Jones is requesting a sewer credit for the August billing cycle. The City Council approved the sewer credits for the pool filling during the months of May and June. Outside of the approved time frame, adjustments for the pool filling require approval from the City Council. Do I have any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Item number 11, I need a motion to approve a pool credit for Nikki Kite, 813 North 14th Street.
Second.
A request for a pool credit was received from Nikki Kite. Kite sent the following. Hello, my name is Nikki Kite, and I am emailing today to ask if you would be willing to approve a sewer credit for my address of 813 North 14th Street. I am a single mother of 2 boys, and we have not had a pool all summer. My mother brought over a blow-up pool this past weekend for my kids, and we filled it up. I am on a budget and did not even think for the higher water bill and about the higher water bill until today. Your consideration is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Sincerely, Nikki Kite. Ms. Kite is requesting a sewer credit for the August billing cycle. The city council approved the sewer credits for the billing for pool filling during the months of May and June. Outside of the approved time frame, adjustments for pool filling require approval of the city council. Do I have any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion passes. Item number 12, motion to approve pool credit for Megan Jones, 518 North Fifth Street.
Second.
A request for a pool credit was received from Megan Jones. Jones sent the following. Megan Jones, August 30th, 2024, 518 North Fifth Street, 52632. Request for a July sewer credit. Reason, bought pool later in the year. Didn't know credit was only for a couple of months. This is my first time applying. Thank you so much. Ms. Jones is requesting a sewer credit for the August billing cycle. The city council approved a sewer credits for the pool filling during the months of May and June. Outside of the approved time frame, adjustments for the pool filling require approval of the city council. Do I have any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Item number 13, council liaison reports.
I kind of have a report from the Personnel Committee. So we've been working on the hiring process for the city administrator. We did some initial Zoom phone interviews to get to know the candidates that we were interested in. And we extended an offer for in-person interviews to 4 candidates, and 3 will be coming to Keokuk for interviews, and 1 candidate decided not to continue with the hiring process. So save your dates and mark your calendar for September 15 and September 16 for the candidates to come to Keokuk. We're going to do the process like we did the first round. We'll have a tour on Sunday the 15th, and then a dinner, like a meet and greet afterwards. And then on the 16th, which is a Monday, we will do the interviews with the council. On Monday the 16th during the day. So once we get the time figured out for each one, we will update you, and I'll send out a reminder email as well.
Any more liaison reports?
Have one from the Keokuk Cultural and Entertainment District. The Kilbourne Band Fest is coming up. That's going to be on Friday, September 13th, out at Kilbourne Park, 4:30 to 7:30 in the evening. And that is an extension in its second year of the Back Alley Band Fest. So there'll be 4 local bands performing at the same time in the park. This year will be Same Day Fire Company, Shades in Blue, 136, and Lily Knoll. So look forward to a good evening out at Kilbourne Park.
I think my microphone's broken, just heads up. Oakland Cemetery Initiative is partnering with the Keokuk Historic Center, Historic Preservation, GRP, and a couple other groups to put on a walking tour of the cemetery on October 5th. There will also be like a Legends and Lore tour the following week with more information put out later. The Little Red Basket met yesterday. That's the group that does the candy on Halloween. So we're going to start doing some more fundraising so that we can make sure that we can continue doing that for the community for a lot of years to come.
I was literally just going to mention that Oakland Cemetery Walk as a liaison report for the Historical Preservation Committee, and you stole it. But yes. So stay tuned. There's a post going around on Facebook, so check it out, and it's happening October 5th.
Anybody else?
At the safety meeting this month, one of the firemen reported that during one of the rains, the roof leaked so bad that water ran down the wall, ran clear down to the basement. So I know that it costs a lot of money to get get that not fixed or repaired, but replaced, but it's something that we need to keep an eye on.
I didn't hear you say where that was. Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? Item number 14, staff reports.
Brian, would you give an update on South 18th?
Yeah, so South 18th is still going well. As of now, we're still on track to start putting some concrete on the ground into September, first part of October. We're still looking to get from Main Street to Tanya finished. We have another in-progress meeting tomorrow morning, and we'll get another update on that. But as of right now, they are on their time frame that they're looking at. So also, the intersection at Decatur and Boulevard is completed and opened up. Seems to be working well. One other thing we had decided today internally, the Tombstone tune-up on September 28th is going to be canceled for the fall. And we're going to revisit that for the spring. We're having some, I know everybody knows about the accident that was at the cemetery, but we're having some issues legally. We're kind of looking into where responsibility lies in relationship to Tombstone. So until we get all that figured out, we just decided to cancel the Tombstone tune-up.
Anybody else? Item number 15, new business, and I was going to talk about the Tombstone tune-up being canceled, so I don't have to now. It's great. And then item number 16, I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Could I back up to 15 for a second?
Sure.
Okay. Is there any way, or guide me please, on how I can receive information on issues? I know we are, as council people, assigned to specific committees. Are we at liberty to attend other committee meetings? Do we have to be invited? Is there any way to get communications once those committee meetings have occurred to bring us with current information? I'll use my example. I was approached last week about the status of the hiring of the city administrator. The last information that I had was when it was announced that there were 90-some candidates, and they were going to be reducing that number of candidates down. The on-the-street contact that I had indicated that they were aware that the number of candidates had been reduced to 6 candidates. And then today, I hear on a new radio broadcast that number had been reduced down to 3 candidates. And then I have the communication this evening, but that didn't help me not look like a very ill-informed individual when I was approached last week on the subject. I don't like not being in the know, so how can I rectify that? What are the guidelines on sunshine laws, meetings, things like that? Am I at liberty to talk to other council people? Do I?
Sure. So there are obviously meetings about having a quorum of the council together and what constitutes an open meeting. For the reason that we have subcommittees and not all the information exchanged behind the scenes with all the council members is because then you would be constituting an open meeting. So that's why we operate in that manner. But I can get with you, Dorothy. I can show you all the rules. The League of Cities has a very concise format on what we can and can't do.
But
All of our committees should be taking minutes. So that's how we stay informed of the other stuff. So like personnel adjustment, taking minutes, finance, public safety, we all take minutes. And then we're supposed to put them, it's usually an email or we like an agenda. And that's how I stand on it. You definitely ask someone personnel. You just couldn't ask each person because then it'd be a long form. But you could find someone on personnel.
Okay, but,
So I think what you're asking, Dorothy, is if you're asked a question by a citizen and you don't know the answer, you can just say, hey, I'll find it out for you. And then you can contact the chair of that committee that would be dealing with that and then provide.
it was
the
just
answer.
rather unnerving to have that
Sure.
information, have that person have more information than what I had been given,
Right.
and which is none.
And it may or may not have been accurate either, based on some of the numbers.
Turns out it was.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll make a
You don't have to
motion to
be sorry.
adjourn.
You don't have to be sorry. You should always express what you think and ask the questions. Don't ever feel you need to be sorry.
Well, I respectfully request then that any meeting minutes that are created, that I am privy to those minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Item number 16. I need a motion to adjourn. Oh, he said second.
Second.
Before we adjourn, I will just let you know that we're going to go right into the workshop. There's not anybody here that was supposed to come, so we're going to go right into it to get it moving. So, oh, wait a minute. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And now we are going to open the council workshop, September 5th, 2024, immediately following the regular meeting. Item number 1, discussion about the Keokuk Youth Soccer Association leasing ground from the city at Joyce Park.
So if you look at the diagram at the very last of the council packet, this is kind of a master plan idea that was drafted by PSBA for the city of Keokuk back in 2017. And a month or so ago, the park board was approached by the Keokuk Youth Soccer Association, and they asked if they could maybe follow through with the construction of the 2 soccer fields at the end of Joyce Park, across from where the Saddle Club is currently located. The park board recommended that they make contact with the city to seek a lease for that. The public works director and myself have had a few conversations back and forth with their group and with the city attorney. They are interested in a lease that is similar to the Saddle Club's. The city paid for the survey for the Saddle Club, so I want to make sure that it's kind of get a consensus of the council that we're okay to proceed in the same manner that we did with the Saddle Club, as far as getting a survey for that section that they're looking at, and then consulting with the city attorney to draft a lease. Obviously, the lease would have to be approved by council, but I just want to get a consensus from everyone before I move forward with all this. Sure.
Who gets to use it and who is like Keokuk soccer?
So the 2 representatives that we've been dealing with so far is Kurt Dial and Jeff Bear. And I think Kurt is listed as the director on the Secretary of State's website for that association.
So that would be like the older. Is that right?
They describe that there is a need for all ages.
There is.
Okay,
So I started a 501c3 earlier this year, the county directors, I just did the paperwork. So I don't know if there's a youth program currently, I'm just wondering, will other groups be able to use it, sublease it, can they contribute to it, because, there are public soccer.
right. I think that was their main concern, that there is a lack of availability of fields everywhere. So it sounded to us during those meetings that they are open to all age groups. We have not gotten into the details on who can use it when, that type of thing. But yeah, I would assume if if they wanted a lease on that, we would, and if the city desires that it's for public use, there would have, if they're going to be the ones that are putting forth the money and the effort, they're probably going to want some sort of first right, you know? Yeah, and then their association would be the lease agreement would be with their association, so that would probably give them the authority to control who's using it unless we draft that up in the lease. That's who they met with. I think I said park board, didn't I? Yeah, they were the ones that told them to get with the city. No, right now, there's nothing that the city would provide for them. The water issue came up earlier on during a meeting with the Saddle Club, and the way it currently is, there wasn't an adequate water supply out there. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a huge summary of it, but yeah. Yeah, even what's out there, I believe, was not adequate, so it would be pretty extensive to run water all the way out there. Yeah, I get that impression, yeah, and I'll confirm that. I'll get some answers to that, but yeah, they're just describing that there is a huge need across all age groups, and they hope to get some work. If the council is in favor of moving forward and bringing this thing through, they're hoping to get at least the lease agreement done before fall, so they can maybe do some, it's going to, I think, require a lot of clearing out there. One other issue, they did bring up that a couple of the neighboring properties have already voiced concerns about having soccer fields out there. And one of those people, Jeff Bear, personally knew, and they're not a full-time resident of that location, I guess, so. That sounds like the discussion they're having.
Can I ask about a couple of
Sure.
items on here?
Yeah.
Is this a personal residence? Is this a personal residence?
No, there is one right here,
Okay.
and there is one somewhere back here. That's probably close to where it is.
Okay, and what's this structure?
So this is not, if you look inside the red dotted lines, this is what the city owns right here. This is where they used to sell the modular homes out there.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then this is our entrance into the park. And then over here is where the south.
Because if this is a home, I would question
Yeah, there's
the
not,
close
yeah,
proximity there.
there's definitely not a home right that close to the line. And this isn't a final plat of survey.
Okay.
But there is one right underneath this writing. There's one right
Okay.
So do we kind of have a
Um,
consensus to move forward? Is that what we're looking at, or?
I think we should move forward.
Okay, I'll keep you updated as we go through it.
Okay, with that being said, we can all go home.